Andy, welcome to Soup Top Recipes. Today we're making 水煮肉片, often translated as Sichuan boiled meat slices, which is definitely a misleading name because boiled in English sounds boring, like food cooked in plain water. This dish is anything but that. So, 水煮 is a popular Chinese cooking method where marinated meat is gently poached in a flavorful broth, then finished with a flood of aromatics that will make your whole kitchen smell like Sichuan. I'll be honest, this dish is pretty complicated, but once we break it down step by step, it's manageable. So let's start by making the aromatic water. You will need 4 cloves of garlic, 4 slices of ginger, 4 scallions, white part only. We will reserve the green part to garnish at the end. And 3 tablespoons of water. My food processor doesn't blend really fine with such small amount of ingredients, which is totally okay. Just strain it through a fine sieve and we will reserve the chopped aromatics for later. Add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch to the liquid and mix well. This will be the base for our velveting marinade, which will help the meat stay extra soft and tender. Speak about the meat. We will use 350 grams of pork loin. You can use other cuts. Just make sure to get something lean without silver skin. Slice the meat thinly into 1/8 of an inch thick pieces. Marinate the pork with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground black pepper, the aromatic water and the starch mixture, and 1 egg white. Don't waste the egg yolk. You can use it to make my General Tso's chicken. When a marinade involves egg white, cornstarch, and a bit of water, it's called a velveting marinade. It creates a thin protective coating that locks in the moisture and gives the meat that silky, smooth texture that you often find in Chinese restaurants. Stir gently in one direction until the meat absorbs all the liquid. Alright, set the pork aside and we will move on to the 刀口辣椒, a key thing in all 水煮 style dishes, such as my Sichuan spicy poached fish with pickled mustard green and my Sichuan spicy poached beef recipe. You can check them out right here. Add 1 tablespoon of cooking oil to a wok, along with the dry red chilies and the Sichuan peppercorns, and stir over low heat for 2 to 3 minutes or until the red chilies color turns slightly darker. I just realized that I made a mistake. I should have added the chilies first and stirred them for a minute, then added the Sichuan peppercorns since they are smaller and burn faster. Oh well, now I just have to spend some time picking them out and continue to saute the chilies for a little longer. Okay, done. Transfer them to a cutting board and leave the oil behind. Chop the chilies and the Sichuan peppercorns carefully and slowly. Why? Because if you chop too fast, they will bounce everywhere. I like to keep the chilies bigger in size, but for the Sichuan peppercorns, I will use the edge of the cleaver to crush them finely so they are not overpowering. The name, 刀口辣椒, literally means peppers under the blade. It's always made fresh, so the aroma and the numbing sensations stay at their peak level. For the vegetables, I'm using bean sprouts, Chinese celery. If you don't have it, use Western celery. But the stems are thicker, so you will have to cut them into stalks and julienne them lengthwise. This is Chinese leaf lettuce, also known as 油麦菜. It looks a bit like romaine lettuce, and they are from the same plant family, but they are different. Chinese leaf lettuce is more tender with a mild bitterness, while romaine is crispier and slightly sweeter. Either works well as a substitute. This is called 底菜 in Chinese, meaning the vegetables to put at the bottom of the bowl. So transfer them into a serving bowl and set aside for now. Next, we will make a spicy broth to poach the pork. To the same wok, add 3 tablespoons of oil, the reserved chopped aromatics, and stir until fragrant. Continue by adding half tablespoon of red chili flakes, 3 tablespoons of Sichuan 豆瓣酱, aka the soul of Sichuan, which many of you have already used it, but very few know about Chinese fermented chopped chilies, or what we call 剁椒, which is an absolute underrated Chinese ingredient. It has a savory and vibrant spicy flavor with a rich fermented aroma that you won't get from fresh chilies. I'll link it in the description so you can purchase it online. Let me know in the comment if you want to learn how to make 剁椒 from scratch, and I will consider film a separate video to dive deeper into this ingredient. Pour in 3 cups of water or beef stock and bring it to a boil. Let it simmer for a few minutes so all the flavors come together. Optionally, I like to use a sieve to fish out all the solid ingredients so the broth becomes clean. Now we're gonna poach the pork. Gently stir to loosen the slices. You may have noticed that 水煮 is actually a water-based velveting method. We also have an oil-based velveting method called 滑油, which I have shown you in my previous recipe. You can check it out right here. Turn the heat to medium-low and keep everything at a light simmer for a minute. Don't overcook or else the meat will become chewy. The 剁椒 and Sichuan 豆瓣酱 are salty, so there's no need to add additional salt, but I do like to give a taste and make sure everything is perfect. Transfer the meat into the serving bowl where you put the vegetables, then pour in the broth. Sprinkle some diced garlic, scallions, cilantro, roasted sesame seeds, and the 刀口辣椒 that we made. Heat 3 tablespoons of cooking oil to smoking hot and splash it onto the dish. That sizzling sound is just magical, making your house smell like an authentic Sichuan restaurant. Oh, my mouth is drooling. Can't wait to eat. The pork is unbelievably tender and silky. The vegetables at the bottom soak up all the flavors. Every bite is rich, fragrant, and layered with spices that slowly build on your tongue.